Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on GJ50, and today, as you can tell apart from the title and the thumbnail, yes, I am back to do my final tier list video on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, as you can see here, we have it all set up all the way up to Wave 6. Now, you may remember, I didn't end up making a Wave 5 Mario Kart tier list update, but it's just me today, because last time we tried to record one of these videos, it didn't end very well, we'll say. With all that being said, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It's free. You can always subscribe whenever you want. It really helps me out while you guys do subscribe. Also, go ahead and check me out on my Instagram. Instagram handle will be in the description below for y'all to go check out there. Without further ado, let's get on with today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on GJ50. Honestly, I am the biggest idiot of all time. Alright, and there is no better way to start off than with Baby Park. I'm joking. So, to start off, obviously, we have Mario Kart Stadium. Obviously, a very run-of-the-mill, normal starter track that you would all do. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a course. I kind of like it, so I think I'm going to start off by putting it in B tier. It's actually not that bad of a course, in my opinion. And then on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, Water Park is freaking boring. Oh my gosh, I've played this track so many times. I'm so tired of it. That's an easy F tier for me. I don't like it. Alright, Street Canyon. Honestly, pretty mid. Literal mid. It is mid. It's so mid that it's mid. And Swamp Ruins, in my opinion, one of the worst finishers to a starter cup in any Mario Kart game. It's really boring. It's really bland. I don't like it. The music doesn't help. The track design isn't that good. Honestly, it's a good D tier. I do think it's better than Water Park, but like that's not really saying much in the grand scheme of things, if I'm being honest. Okay. Anyways, moving on to the Flower Cup. The first of many Mario circuits that will be on this list. Mario Circuit, instead, it's an easy C tier. I probably would rather play Sweet Canyon over Mario Circuit, but again, that's not really saying that much because it's kind of boring. Now, Toad Harbor, I used to hate on a lot. I'm kind of starting to like it now. The music is really good. The track design ain't that bad. The whole like vibe of the course is really good. So I think it's a good B. Honestly, better than Mario Kart Stadium, if I'm being honest. Now, Twisted Mansion. Dear God, I cannot think of any more boring track. I do not like Twisted Mansion. I know many people who do like Twisted Mansion. I am one of the people who do not like Twisted Mansion. I think it is a very bland and boring sort of run-of-the-mill just ghost house track. It's just, it feels more like a carbon copy of Luigi's Mansion from DS. I don't think Twisted Mansion is that good. I really don't. And I think it is better than Swamp Ruins, but it still is in D tier for me, honestly. Alright, now, Shy Guy Falls. Remember, this was the one about a year ago, almost, where I said that this was my favorite one in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It is no longer that anymore. I think it's a pretty good track. It's just not my favorite, really. And honestly, at highest, I could probably put it low B tier, high C tier. But I think I'm going to put it in high C tier, honestly. Dolphin Shoals, for example. I used to hate it. Kind of starting to like it now. The music, oh my gosh, like the bass, like jazz music, whoo, that goes hard, man. Oh, I'm starting to really like this course. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier, in between Toad Harbor and Mario Kart Stadium. I'd say that's fair. Electro Drum, oh dude, I really started to like Electro Drum so far. The music is so good, and just like the vibe and everything. Oh, I love it all. Honestly, A tier, first A tier, Electro Drum. It's a really good course, actually. I'm surprised I'm starting to like it again. Oh! There's a little blemish. Sunshine Airport. Bad. Very, very bad. No likey. F tier. Boring track. Play on it too much. Everyone loves it. I hate it. And here's another one that I used to hate on a lot. Mount Wario. I'm kind of starting to like it, but not fully yet. Really? It's not horrible. So I think I'll put it above Shy Guy Falls, okay? Anyways, moving on. Cloud Top Cruise. This one is just boring, really. It's probably like a mid-D tier for me. It's not that good. Actually, no. Yeah, I probably would rather play Twisted Mansion. Oh boy. So, Bone Dry Dunes. I still have yet to like this course. I have never liked this course ever since I started playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe about 3 years ago. Bone Dry Dunes, the music is good. The visuals are ass. The track design is ass. Everything else about it is ass. So with that being said, that I wouldn't put it. I grabbed Bowser Castle. I would not put it on the level of Z tier just yet, but it's still a low F tier. It's not that good, in my opinion. All right, moving on to another track that I don't like, but everyone else seems to like. Bowser Castle from base game. No. Just no. It's not fun to... I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's not fun to play on. I understand why people like the music. I don't like the music. The music's not that good in my opinion. I don't know. I don't like it. So with that being said, I'm going to put it above Water Park. But it's not that good, and I'm leaving it in F tier. I know for a fact I'm going to get some hate comments on, like, probably at least half of what I've already put on here just from my friends alone. But anyways. Oh! Base game Rainbow Road. You mean Space Station? That's just going in low D tier, if I'm being honest. I would rather play that over these ones, but it's still not very good. I've been playing on it for like the last 3 years, so... So, I have to put a disclaimer right here. I'm going to be placing these retros based off of, A, how fun they are to play on, and B, what new additions did they add to these new tracks? And I think a perfect representation of how I'm really going to be doing this is Moo Moo Meadows. Everyone liked it in Wii, but I didn't. I still don't like it. But here's the thing. You might think, oh, what about the new updates? What updated it? Did it bring it up? All they added was a slower gliding section. So they added nothing new to an already boring track. So with that, it is going in Z tier. I'm not even joking. It is going in Z tier. It is like the epitome of poor, boring laziness when it comes to retro tracks. It's just bad in my opinion. Just no. That's all I can say. Just no. Moving on to GBA Mario Circuit. As you know, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they really like to go all out with their GBA remakes. Now, what does this one add from the original one? It adds, as you can see in the little thumbnail for it, it adds a giant turn that goes up that is also an anti-gravity, which is the main feature of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which they also added in a glider ramp shortcut that is actually faster. So with that, and honestly, in my opinion, I think it is a very fun track to drive on. So I think that this one is also going in A tier. I really like. Moving on to more of like lackluster updates. Cheap Cheap Beach, not good. Never have had fun playing on it. I'm gonna put it right next to the other water track. Would rather play it over Sunshine Airport. Oh, and then this one added more updates than most of the other ones on here is the only problem. But it, in general, is just a boring figure eight track with a bunch of cars driving around. That, again, just isn't that fun. So I am also going to put it in Z tier. Wow, good start with the retros, don't you think? Dry Dry Desert. Look, again, another desert track. Dry Dry Desert in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is not good. Dry Dry Desert in GameCube is good. I much prefer it in GameCube. I think the music is much better in GameCube. I don't think this one is very good. I am honestly going to leave it in like D tier. Honestly, would rather play it over Twisted Invasion, but it's still all the way down to D tier. Ooh, Donut Plains 3. I used to like this one a lot more. I kind of like it a lot less now, but I still really like it. I'm going to put it at the bottom of B tier, because I still like it, and I still think it's worth a B tier, because, like, compared to many other SNES remakes, we're gonna get to that soon, it is a lot different than what Nintendo normally does with SNES remakes, my bad, by adding an underwater section, and more shortcuts, and I think it's just overall a good choice. Alright, Royal Raceway. The only thing that they added into this version from the original is a glider ramp that was already pretty much a glider ramp that you just shot you forward anyways. So it literally does not make any sort of difference. And I think the track design in this course already is just kind of boring. So with that, I'm going to put it it's right there. Yeah, I'd rather play these ones over Royal Raceway, honestly. Oh, and DK Jungle. You guys know me for a fact as a Mario Kart 7 fanatic. It is my first Mario Kart game. It is my favorite Mario Kart game. DK Jungle sucks. It's bad. I don't like it. Didn't even like it in 7. So, Wario Stadium. Again, another course I never liked. The music in Wario Stadium fits Wario Stadium. Unlike in DS, where it didn't really fit Wario Stadium. It does have some new updates by adding an underwater section and an anti-gravity section, which I do have to give some props to that. But in general, it's just kind of a mid-course. So if anything, I'm going to put it in like C tier, low C tier in my opinion. Alright, Sherbet Land from the GCN. Let me think about this one. It does have some updates. It's got one new glider ramp, which is kind of boring. It's got two new underwater sections, one of them leading to an anti-gravity section. So really, they did put a lot of effort into this remake. Feature, I think I just put it right above Dry Desert, which is the other GameCube course in this game. You will notice very early on that this game has very poor GameCube representation. Alright, moving on to an actual good Mario Kart 7 course, Music Park. Has always been good ever since Mario Kart 7 is good in this game. So with that, I'm also going to put it all the way up in high B tier because I still like it. I mean, I don't really pick it that often, but I'll still like it and enjoy playing on it. Okay, moving on to our next course, N64 Yoshi's Valley. Now, compared to the N64 version of this course, it literally only adds like one glider ramp and that's it. So, I don't know why I'm still holding that. Sorry. And honestly, in general, this track just isn't really that fun to drive on anyway, so I'm going to put it in, let's say a high C tier, I guess. I don't know. It's just a mid track in my opinion. Alright, Tick-Tock Clock. Now, compared to the DS version, this one is like night and day, honestly. The track design is exactly the same though, but everything else just looks better, it flows better, it's more fun to play on. I don't think it's that amazing of a track, but I will give it props to having updates to most stuff. So I'm gonna put it right here in B tier. Piranha Plant Slide. This one, compared to like the actual one, which is literally the game before, like adds so much. It adds like a new way for the glider to go out. It adds a whole zero gravity section that is also underwater. The updates in general and the visuals are just way better than they were in 7. And I think that this is just a great track in general. So I'm going to put this all the way up in A tier as well. Grumble Volcano, even on Wii, is just bad. The ground breaking off and falling down is not track design. That's just bad. 2 glider ramps? That's it? Like, you're making a bad track. You're not even giving it any, like, chance to be good, honestly. And I don't like it so much. I am putting it in Z tier, okay? And then N64 Rainbow Road, in my opinion, this is probably, like, the most boring Rainbow Road in the entire game. The turns are so wide, it's so short, and sure, they add a lot of zero gravity, and the visuals are absolutely stunning. But in general, it's just a boring course, and it's just really, like, wide, and, like, there's no challenge to it, really. So, honestly, it's just not that good. I'm going to put it... it is better than the other one, but, like... yeah, that's about fair. I think I should move this one down. Yeah. Seems about right. Yoshi's Circuit. Oh my gosh, I have not had more baloney happen to me on a track in, like, ever. Like, at all. It's just not good. Like, Outline of a Yoshi, who cares? Obviously everyone, because everyone like loves this track for some reason. But again, I don't think it is a very good track. I think it is picked too often. I think it is overrated. So I zoomed in. I think I'm going to put it in F tier because it is not that good. Actually, no, lower. Yeah, around about there. I'd say it was right there. This is right there. Excite Bike Arena, another one that I used to really like, but don't like anymore because I realized how boring of a track design it is. It is an oval. It's literally a circle with jumps. That's literally it. Poor track design, lazy track design. Sure, it's a Nitro course. Sure, it's based off an NES game. Who cares? It's bad. So with that, I'm going to put it in bottom of D tier. Okay, it's just not that good. Dragon Driftway. Honestly, okay, the theme is good. Other than that, I don't really like it. It's not that good of a course, in my opinion. The turns are too tight. Again, this is someone coming from an inward drift player, so that's probably why. But yeah, I personally do not really like it. I think that it could have been a lot better. So with that, I'm going to put it also in D tier, probably around right there, I'd say. I don't know. Mute City. Used to hate on it, starting to like it a little bit now, honestly. But I do think Mute City is the best of the F-Zero tracks. And the music is really good. I have fun playing on it, really. And I think I would put it all the way up. I just closed the window. There we go. All the way up And probably low B tier. It's actually kind of good. I'm being totally honest when I say that. It's not that bad. I'm starting to like it again. Wario's Gold Mine. Wario's Gold Mine has yet to be like bad for me. I've always liked it, I think. I don't remember what the other ones say. But this one has always been good to me. I've always liked it. So with that, I'm going to also put it all the way up in B tier because it's actually pretty good. Another Rainbow Road. SNES Rainbow Road. The SNES Rainbow Road in general is just bad. It's been remade like, what, 3 times now? In GBA 7 and now 8. And even, I think the 7 version is better in my opinion. So the SNES one just isn't that good. Like, there's literally no other way to put it. But I do think, technically, it is a better challenge than N64 Rainbow Road. But I do think, still think it's worse. So it's going to plop itself right there. Oh, no, right there. There's no other way to describe it. I just don't like it. Oh, another one that I just don't like. Ice Ice Outpost. Never liked it. Never will like it. Ice physics suck. It's boring. It's bland. It's white. D tier. Actually, no. High F tier. Actually, no. Right there. It's right there. It goes right there. Yes. Hyrule Circuit. This one hurts, especially now that I'm more of a Zelda fan. And would like much better of like, there's just so much you could do with a Legend of Zelda Mario Kart track. And I don't know what Hyrule this one's based off of. I don't even think this is based off any Hyrule we've seen in a game. If anything, I don't know, maybe loosely based off Twilight Princess, just from what I've seen. But I just think they could have gone so much further with it. Not horrible, so I think I'm gonna put it in like bottom of C tier. It's not bad. Oh. Don't even get me started. I'm not even gonna get started. I'm just gonna leave her there and have my piece. Oh, there's a good one. Cheeseland. Oh, I still absolutely adore Cheeseland. Cheeseland is so fun to play on, in my opinion. I love it so much. And now that item bagging is no longer a thing in this game, it's actually more enjoyable because no one's item bagging and just you get bull, you know? So with that, I'm going to put it all the way up in A tier as well. Probably the highest one in A tier because it's just that good. I really like it. Sorry, but I will say this now. There's not going to be a single one in S tier that is... Actually, no, that's not true. I just forgot about one. That's not true. That's not true. So, and then Wild Woods. Wild Woods is Wild Woods. There's nothing else to say about it. It's not, I don't like it. It's not that good. It's just kind of mid in my opinion. I don't know what else to say. So, mid. I don't know. Animal Crossing. Now again, I still wish that this person who made this tier list like separated them into like all 4, because like for me, autumn would go really high, winter would go really low, but I have to add them all together as one, or just go off the track design then, I guess. So with going off the track design, it's not that good, but it is fun and heartwarming because obviously it's Animal Crossing. So I'm gonna put it like right next to the other Nintendo IP track right there. Neo Bowser City was much better in Mario Kart 7. Not that good in this one, honestly, in my opinion. So with that, I'm going to put it, high D tier, I guess. Ribbon Road. I have not played on this one a lot recently. I don't know why. I just have been playing on it less and less, but I still think it's pretty good in my opinion. It's not bad. It's a really good remake, but honestly, I think if anything, I'd just put it in like low B tier. Now, what I consider to be my new favorite Mario Kart 8 Deluxe base game track, Super Bell Subway. I don't know what it is. I just really like Super Bell Subway. When I play on Super Bell Subway, I am in the zone. I am front running like there is no tomorrow. I just love this course so much. The music is just catchy and peppy, and I just love it all so much. And just because of that, it is going to be the first S tier. That is right. Super Bell Subway is my favorite track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe base game. And now for one of my least favorite tracks, Big Blue is so boring. It's just not good. I don't know what it is, but it's just not good compared to Mute City. It's so, like, lackluster. It's just F tier. It's not good. I don't know what you want from me. Alright, but this marks the halfway point of the tier list. There it is, all the base game tracks. Now we just have a huge chunk of DLC tracks to get to, which is the main meat of the video, which is probably what most of y'all are skipping to, or just the end to see the final part. Okay, starting off with Tour Paris Promenade. I don't like this one as much as I used to, but I do still like it. It's still like a very good vibe type track to me. And the track design is pretty good in my opinion, so I think I'm gonna put it low B tier. Another 7 course. That's bad. Shocker. Nothing's changed since the original. You'll notice. But yeah, this one, nothing has changed. Not a single damn thing has changed since Mario Kart 7. And with that, easy just Z tier. It's just so... It's just bad. It wasn't even that good in 7, and then now it's even worse in 8 Deluxe because there's nothing new with it. Now, Choco Mountain, this one, in my opinion, has gotten a lot better since like the GameCube, N64, and DS. Adding a glider ramp and like the visuals in general just are a lot better. I think it's a pretty mid. I just closed it up. Okay, we're good. I think it's a pretty mid course, but if anything, I'm gonna put it like. Would rather play the other N64. Is that the highest rated N64 one? Oh my god, it is. That's the highest N64 one. It's gonna be the highest N64 one. I'll tell you that much, because there's only one other one, I think. Another Wii one. Yet again, nothing has changed since the original one on the Wii, and it just, in general, is just not a good course. I don't know why people like this course so much. If you look at the track design, it is literally a square. It is a square with one indent. That's it. That's all it is. Lazy, revamp, remake, whatever you want to call it, not good, low F tier. It's just lowest of the low F tiers. Tokyo Blur, probably one of the worst tour tracks in this game. I am a Mario Kart Tour fan. I will advocate it for the rest of my life, and I will say that all the Tour City courses are pretty good and actual standard courses. In Tour, this one is abysmal and bad, okay? It's just so boring and bland and it just screams it might as well, it just feels more like a circuit track if anything. So with that, I'm going to also put it in Z tier. And here's a track that I've always liked, or used to not like, I think. I don't know. DS Shroom Ridge. It is a good vibe course. The music is peppy. The scenery is nice. I like all about it, honestly. It's just a really good course in my opinion. And because of that, it is going all the way up in A tier. It's just a really good course, like, in my opinion. I don't know. I just really like it. It's just fun to drive on and play on. And then on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, you got bull like freaking Sky Gardens, okay? This is not my Sky Gardens, okay? This is nothing like Sky Gardens on the actual GBA. The GBA Sky Gardens is an amazing track compared to this piece of baloney. So, with that, also going in Z tier, okay? Ooh. Now we're getting into some good stuff right here, alright? Ninja Hideaway, let's go! Oh, I love Ninja Hideaway. I still love Ninja Hideaway. I will always love Ninja Hideaway. That is why it is also still in S tier. Let's go! Core New York Minute, really good course. I really don't know what else to say. It's just a really good course. I would put it all the way up in A tier, probably above Cheeseland in my opinion. And then we have like the rest of Wave 2 and holy bus. It is bad. Okay, let's take these next 3 courses for example. SNES Mario Circuit 3 is literally the exact same track as it was on the SNES and on the Wii. So for that, it is also boring, not fun to drive on. All the sweats go insane on it, and it's not a fun time. Z tier. Calamari Desert has not changed at all since the N64, pretty much, except for the fact that you go through the tunnel now, which was really cool when it came out, but now it's just still a boring course. There's nothing interesting to look at. I do like the music. Z tier as well. Waluigi Pinball also has not changed since the DS, and the music on the DS really fit Waluigi Pinball. There was the same music in Mario Kart 7, and then in this game they used the same music as Wario Stadium, which, as I said before, the music on the DS did not fit Wario Stadium, the music on 8 Deluxe fits Wario Stadium, and like that, the music on DS fit Waluigi Pinball, but the music in 8 Deluxe does not fit Waluigi Pinball. So because of that, I'm not even joking. That's literally one of the reasons why I don't like it, because they didn't make any new music for it, because they are lazy as hell when it came to Wave 1 and 2, and I do not think it is a very good course. It is too long, it is too boring, it's just, that's really how I feel every time I'm driving on it. Z tier. Fight Me. Sydney Sprint. Amazing course. Absolutely love it. A tier. One of my favorite one of my favorite tour City Courses. I love this game. I love this one ever since I first played it in Tour. Ever since this came out at 8 Deluxe. I've always loved this one, and I will always love this one. And then back to bad. Okay, GBA Snowland, the epitome of mid. Literally the epitome of mid. It's obviously cool remake, but it is the epitome of mid. I'm gonna put it in mid. That is mid of the mid tier. Mushroom Gorge. Mushroom Gorge. This mushroom is not gorgeous at all. It is boring as hell. It has been boring as hell ever since the Wii. It is not that good. I'm going to put it in D tier. It is bad. Yeah. That seems about fair in my opinion. And Sky High Sunday. Yet again, it is in fact another oval track that really has just some jumps and has zero gravity and floaty physics, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it's alright, I guess. The music is really good, but it's just, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, here we go again with a bad Tour City Courses. Flat as hell, boring as hell, music slaps. Other than that, it's bad. So I'm going to put it in D tier as well. London Loop, not good. Bootlock! Oh, Bootleg. I have not stopped liking this course since it came out on Wave 3. And in my opinion, Wave 3 has the least amount of tracks I like. I'm not even joking when I say that. I think I like 2. These 2 right here. You see it? Bootleg and Rock Mountain. These are the only 2 I like. And because of that, Bootleg goes all the way up in S tier because it is also amazing. And Rock Mountain goes all the way up in A tier because it is also amazing. I don't care what anyone says. I have and always will love Rock Mountain ever since Mario Kart 7. It is even good in this game because the music goes hard. Everything else about it is just amazing and I love it, okay? Leave me alone. And then back to bad. Okay, long, boring, no updates. That's really all I have to say about it. Berlin Birays. Used to like it a lot less. Starting to like it a lot more. The music is really good. The track design is really good. I'm going to put it in high B tier, honestly. It's pretty good, honestly. How many times have I said honestly in this video? Alright, and Peach Gardens. Will say it's still better than the DS version. Don't really like the DS version that much. So with that, I'm also going to put it in, like, D tier as well. It's alright, I guess. Marais Mountain. I like this one a lot more when it came out, but if you really think about it, the track design is very boring and very plain. It's not. It just the whole point of it is the elevation. That's like the whole point of what makes the track more enjoyable. But even then, it's still not even that good. It is like the only track based off of a holiday in Mario Kart, which is really cool. But that does not save it from anything else, which is why I'm going to be putting it in mid D tier, really. Oh. Do I really have to say anything? I think I've said my piece enough, honestly, about why 3DS Rainbow Road is not good in 8 Deluxe. It is babied, it is boring, it is not that good. Mario Kart 7 is way better. I think that's all I really have to say. So with that, I'm going to put it in C tier because I am still pissed about what they did with it. Okay. Alright, Amsterdam Drift. I don't know. I don't play on this one enough, in my opinion, but I still kind of like it. I'm going to put it in high B tier, actually. High B tier. It's still pretty good compared to a lot of other Tour City tracks, but it's alright, I guess. Ooh, Riverside Park. Ooh, another one of the GBAs that I've always really liked, and I'm going to keep that going by putting it in A tier as well. Yeah, that seems about fair. I really like Riverside Park. I've always liked Riverside Park. I'm going to keep liking Riverside Park because it is fun. And I'm going to stop liking DK Summit because it is too boring and a try-hard track. There is no new update since the Wii at all. There's nothing new in this one at all, people. Get that through your head. It's not that good. It's the same as it has been on Wii. Literally down to the same damn shortcut you can do. It's the exact same. It's just not good. I don't know what to... Also, I just realized I put that in, like, high C tier. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm going to put that all the way down there. Also, going to put you all the way down there. Only redeeming quality is that I can jam out to the music. Whew! Now, we're getting somewhere. We're getting to the goods. Finally! Yoshi's Island has been one of my favorite Nitro tracks since it was made. It has been at the top of my S tier ever since it came out, and it is going to stay at the top of my S tier. Not the very top anymore, but it is going to stay prominently up here at the very top, okay? Get that through your heads. It is amazing, people. And Bangkok Rush, also amazing. Just as good. It is really good. In my opinion, it's probably one of the best tour tracks in this game. And it's just really fun to drive on. I've always liked it ever since it came out, but probably would still rather play Super Bowl Subway. DS Mario Circuit. Okay, this one, in my opinion, is kind of fluctuated. First came out, bad. Then it came out, good. Then went down to mid. Now going back up to good. Honestly, I still think it's... Oop, where'd it go? It went back. Yeah, it did. Okay, I still think it's so good that I am going to put it in A tier, actually, okay? Hear me out. It's just fun to drive on. That's literally all it boils down to. It's fun to play on. Leave me alone, people. Waluigi Stadium, I will say this. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. This is the best version of this track. Not good in Double Dash. Not good in Wii. This is the best version of the course. I love the music in this one. It goes so hard. The visuals look amazing in this one. It's always looked amazing in this one. I remember watching the trailer, and I was upset still that this track is being added in. And then I saw it, I was like, whoa, that looks amazing. Yeah, because it does look amazing. With that, I'm going to put it in A tier. Higher A tier, believe it or not. Boom! Cry about it. It's a good course. I don't care what anyone says. Singapore Speedway could have been better. It's still really good. Music goes hard. But I think it could have been better, honestly. Probably better layout decisions. I think we should have gone through the Chinatown a little bit more. It should have been a little bit longer. But still, I still really enjoy it. I'm going to put it we'll put it right here in A tier because it's still really good. And then Athens Dash. Okay, Athens Dash is my utmost favorite tour city track in Mario Kart Tour. Athens Dash and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still brings that vibe. It is still a really good course. I love it so much that I'm honestly going to put it in S tier. It is really good of a course. I love it so much. The music goes hard. The track design is amazing. Everything else about it is just amazing. I love everything about it. Oh my gosh. Daisy Cruiser's boring. Cry about it. Daisy Cruiser's boring now. It was better in 7 because the tables were like right now. Then they go and that's about it. It's not that good anymore. I'm gonna leave it in low. I'm sorry. I have to. High F tier. It's not that good anymore. I'm sorry. Moonview Highway though is the best thing ever. Let's go. Honestly, low S tier. I love Moonview Highway so much in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Music goes unequivocally hard, and the track design is really good. I love it much better than the Wii version, if I'm being honest. And then Squeaky Clean Sprint. Oh yeah, keeping this good natural track train rolling with Squeaky Clean Sprint. Moving it up here, right next to Yoshi's Island, because Yoshi's Island and Squeaky Clean Sprint are right there in how good they are. They're right next to each other. They are interchangeable for me pretty much. But just Yoshi's Island just kind of squeaks out a little bit more in my opinion. Get it? Squeaks out. Then Squeaky Clean Sprint, but Squeaky Clean Sprint is still a really good course. Moving on, Vancouver Velocitoid. This was my favorite tour city track in Mario Kart Tour until Athens Dash came out. And I love it. The music slaps. It's all just really good. I'm going to put it in high A tier with the other of the tour city tracks that I really like. Moving on, Sunset Wilds is bad. Should have been, could have been way better. Track design is completely different than how it was in the GBA. I'm going to... bad. It's not good. Another... This is probably the one I'm going to get the most hate for. I will elaborate. I've never liked Koopa Cape at all. I played it in Mario Kart 7. Never liked it. I played it in Mario Kart Wii. Never liked it. I've played it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Still have never liked it. The music is kind of mid in my opinion. I don't really like it. The track design is not very good. I think it's kind of boring. In general, the track is just not good. I don't like it. The underwater section is so bad and boring and short. What's even the point of it being there? I do think that the Wii version, how you go through the tunnel, is better, but solely because I just like how fast you move when you move through the water, and it's just so satisfying to just stay in that path and avoid the little electric shocks. But yeah, with that being said, Los Angeles Labs, based on around where I live, it's not that good. Nintendo did very poor representation for Los Angeles, if I'm being honest. So with that, it is going in C tier. Alright, Tour Roma Vanti is my favorite Tour city course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It is my favorite one of all time. I think it is better than Bangkok Rush. It is better than Athens Dash. It is the best Tour city course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in my opinion. And I love it to death, bro. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Moving on, so bad. It was bad in GameCube. It was bad in Wii. Why didn't Nintendo listen to us? It's bad in 8 Deluxe as well. Shocker. Again, this is coming from someone who uses inward drift. Holy, this is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It is so bad. It's a Z. It is Z tier. It is literally a Z tier. It's all right. Daisy Circuit is not that bad. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. It's actually all right. With that, I'm going to put it in about high B tier, I'd say, because the music is, again, it's lackluster compared to the original, but the track design does make up for it because it's just sort of just fun to play on. I do think the music could have been better, but oh, here we go. Piranha Plant Cove. This is the track that I was asking for ever since Wave 3. I have been wanting it since Wave 3. I thought it was going to come in Wave 4, and then it was announced that Yoshi's Island was going to be in Wave 4, which I wasn't disappointed in, but I have been wanting this course ever since Wave 4, and I finally got it in Wave 6, and it is, in fact, my favorite course in this entire game. It is my favorite course in the entire game. The music is so good. The scenery is so good. The track design is so good. Everything about it is just so good. Oh, it's just amazing. I love this track so much. I loved this track to death ever since it came out of Mario Kart Tour. Like, you know me for a fact. I use this song so much in so many of my videos. It's insane. Alright, and then moving on to the final cup in the entire game. The Spiny Cup. Madrid Drive. Really solid. Honestly, it is a great course, but it's not like the best. It could have been better. I think it's gonna honestly go in low A tier, but it still is really good of a course, and I still really like to play on it. Okay, now you guys may have remembered my reaction to this one, but I think my 3DS bias is kind of fading in here because this track is fun to play on. This track is so fun to play on. I'm so surprised at how fun this track is to play on. It's so good. I am literally, where'd it go? It went back down. I am literally going to put it in A tier. It's that good in my opinion. Oh my, it's just so fun to play on. I don't know what it is. Okay. Here we are at the final two courses. Now remember when I said that Piranha Plant Cove was my all-time favorite course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I kind of lied on that one. It is my all-time favorite original course in 8 Deluxe because Bowser's Castle 3 and Wii Rainbow Road both take the top 2 spot. That is right. These two courses are just absolutely amazing in my opinion. When I first played, when I first played on Wii Rainbow Road, you have to take into account that at the time there was not a single Rainbow Road course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that I liked. And then I finally played on Wii Rainbow Road for the first time in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and oh my gosh, everything just felt right playing on it. It was just amazing to play on it. The music was so good, and the fact that most of it is in all of it is in anti-gravity, which is just a really cool inclusion to make, and just everything about it just flowed so well. It's just all so amazing to play on. And just, oh my gosh, this is my favorite course in the game, people. It's so good. And literally right before that is my second favorite course in the game, Bowser's Castle 3. Who could have guessed that an SNES course could be this good? The amount of updates they made to this one since the original is just insane. They went the full GameCube route with remaking this one. They completely changed how the track plays. They practice. It's like a whole new track at this point. It doesn't even feel like the SNES counterpart, and it's just so good. And the music, oh my god, dude! It is so good that I may have to start using it over Piranha Plant Cove in this video. We'll see. But yeah, all right, everyone. That is the end of the tier list. This is now my definitive tier list of all time. The Z tier could not be more accurate, in my opinion. Argue with me. I dare you. But this is just, in my opinion, the best tier list that I have made with all the tracks now. I totally do not have any sort of Booster Course Pass DLC bias at all. But see, I put one of the base game tracks in the S tier at least, but like all the rest of them are Booster Course Pass ones. And then even in A tier, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 base game tracks in A tier. But other than that, everything is, yeah, everything seems in its right place, okay? So with all that being said, thank you all for watching. This has been a long time. I have a headache. I am tired. I may take a nap right now. Who knows? But yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been another video on here. I am back. I'm sorry. I just realized yesterday I uploaded 2 whole videos in the month of November. I was going to upload a Mario Kart video, but it just did not follow through, and it was just a pain to record. So again, I just scrapped the video. But more videos will be coming in the future. Next video is going to be Mario Wonder again, because it has been a while since I've done a video on that, and it has slowly lost relevancy. But who cares? But yeah, with that being said, that is the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!